So I recently noticed that I consume way too much content and it's really been hurting my growth. It's really been hurting the things that I've been doing. It's really been hurting the things that I know that's good for me that might, you know, that might potentially help me reach my full potential. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. The harsh truth about you consuming way too much content. Even if it helps you, even if it benefits you, you consume way too much content, it can definitely hurt you. So welcome back. What is the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of T. If y'all new to this channel, comment locked in down below. And if you made it this far into the vid, make sure you do me a favor and please subscribe. So what we're gonna talk about today is why consuming too much content, it hurts your growth. You can't reach your full potential. I've noticed that when I started my journey, really the end of 2024 and all of 2025, I consumed so much content that it delayed my fullest potential. That every time I saw something new, I thought I had to implement it. Every time I saw something different, I had to use it when really what I did work, and it have been working. And the crazy thing is, when I went back on my content, I'm like, bro, that's what I need. That's what I need to stick to right there. That works for me. I'm sitting here trying to do what he do what this guy do what this coach do, when I'm not just being my full self. I'm just being other people and copying their style and trying to implement their style into what I do, which is great and cool. You have to limit the time that you are consuming so much content. If it works, whatever you have been doing works, let it work. It's okay to implement certain things if other things haven't worked. It's okay to be inspired, being motivated, but you don't have to change up how you move, how you think, how you talk, what you do. You have to change up anything, and that's what I did. I failed to realize that my systems work, what I do work, and it will continue to keep working. And it's cool for me to see what works for others and implement it into my system in my type of way that works for me. Not just, oh, this how they got their description, let me change the description. Oh, they wake up at 5 a.m., let me wake up 5 a.m. 6 a.m. works for me. Doing my content a certain type of way works for me. You don't have to always change up because it's the newest thing. If it works for you, run that shit up until it don't work no more. And it will always work. It's always different levels to what you got going on and what you're trying to do. Stop consuming so much content. Like, we lack action and we consuming all this content, just getting motivated, just getting inspired, and that we failed to do the thing that we needed to do. Like hitting our power list, like waking up early, like making sure we drinking enough water. Or even like I will forget to track certain things or log certain things because I was sitting here trying to consume different content, trying to learn more, trying to learn more, trying to learn more. Bro, that's why I read books. That's why I have certain people I watch. So unfollow these certain people. Unsubscribe to these certain people. If they don't have your best interests, if you're not learning anything, if you're not just being motivated to do the stuff that you really need to do, that you know you need to do, unfollow those people. Stop watching those people. Do other things. Spend more time in the present. Like, lately I have been noticing that, bro. I kept trying to wake up at 5:45. I kept trying to wake up at 5:30. When I started this, 6 a.m. was my wake up time. Between 6 a.m. and 6:30. Like, that was my wake up time. And that fits perfect for me. I got content, I got my workout done, I got my community stuff done, building systems. I got everything done I need to get done. Reading books, journaling. I got everything I needed to get done. But I had that minor setback and I felt like I wasn't seeing the transformation I needed because I wasn't seeing the results. But I was lacking because I was watching too much content. Too much content can hurt you. You putting yourself, you put all that knowledge in your brain and you're not using it. What are you doing with it? There's no point. Stick you to 2 to 3 people that you watch, that will inspire you, that will motivate you, that does what you do or want to do. And don't just binge watch their shit. You know, block a time out where you watch it or they upload it. Okay, I'm gonna use this, watch this at my workout. My deep work session, I make sure I watch one of their content. I'm gonna learn something from their content. I'm gonna do something with what they're saying. I'm gonna actually implement it or see if it works for me. You don't have to change up everything that you're doing because of what other people are doing. That's what worked for them. And the people that's making it and seeming like things are working for them, it's not that they're just implementing and watching so much content and taking it. I'm sure they have done that too. They was in the same position we are in, watching too much content, let it influence us in the wrong way, and now we're changing up everything we do. I can't tell you how many times I have this board up here that motivates me and have everything on it that I have changed up and changed up and changed. I can tell you how many times that, look at this, my dashboard right here. I don't know, I mean, how many times I didn't upgrade it and changed up my dashboard and changed out my habits and changed out this and that because of the content I was consuming, thinking I needed to be doing what they do. When I already have my set great habits, I already have things that have been working for me. I have a good workout program that I was able to lose 30 pounds and plus and still going. I have a system where I can wake up and hit all my non-negotiables and have a good day. I have a system to where I'm saving money. I have a whole nother bank account that I'm putting money in I'm paying myself. You have to let it work for you. It might not happen in a year. It might not happen in 6 months. It's gonna happen when you actually lock the fuck in and learn what you need to learn through those books, through the experiences, through the tough times, through the good times. You will start to see what works for you, what habits you need to take out, what content you don't need to be consuming. Because all content isn't good content. All that entertainment and book. Well, why are you watching people dunk on each other when you don't have your life together? Sit here and scroll on TikTok and shorts, and it's like, bro, I have content I could be editing. I could read some more of my book. I can build, make my program way better. But instead, I would sit here and watch content. And sometimes we think we're doing something because we're watching that content, we're consuming, and we're getting that motivation. And that's what content do to you. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to look at content, watch content. That's kind of how I started. That's kind of how I found the path that I really wanted to go down and found my purpose. Watching other people like this, is what I want to do, and I stuck to those people. But I started adding other people once I start seeing that they're doing certain things that I want to do too, instead of just locking in on what I know is best, and let those people that inspire me. Get you 2 to 3 people that you can watch, and that's it. If it's something else you need to learn, cool, do it. Like, okay, I want to learn how to make my thumbnails better. I want to learn how to do. Whatever the case may be. Or even just ask those people that you watch, comment on their videos. How your thumbnails look like this? How you do XYZ? It's nothing wrong with asking for help, but consuming so much content, bro, it can definitely hurt you. It can stop you from growing at a 10x pace. It has stopped me from growing. I feel like I could have been further in certain things if I would have just did certain things. If I would have just stuck to what I know, what worked for me instead of what worked for them. What worked for them will work for them. We are all uniquely made in different people. We talk different, we move different, we smell different, we smile different. Our stuff are like, bro, all this is different. Stuff in our fingers, everything is different. Keep it that way. God made you for a reason. God made them for a reason. It's cool to consume certain content, but make sure you're consuming the right content and not too much of it. And if you're consuming that content, make sure you let it inspire you. Make sure you let it motivate you. And if it's something inner that you want to use, bro, write it down. Something you didn't know, something you learned, write it down. Implement it into what you got going on and keep it pushing. Don't try to change up everything to everything they have going on. Now, if you're just really starting from scratch, you don't know where to go, what to do, I understand, but still do not consume so much content. Take what they put out, and keep it moving. Figure out your own stuff. Figure out your own program that works for you. And now that I'm noticing this, I'm able to step back a little bit and lock in with me myself. I know what work, I know what I need to do, and now I need to lock in. My brain be everywhere because I feel like I gotta do what this person do, that person do, this person do that do. They all different type of coaches. They making this type of money. I could be making more money than them if I just stick to what works for me. I just stick to everything that works for me, bro. A lot of them guys, they're not just getting off a 9 to 5 job, an 8 hour job, and coming to record videos no more. They leveled up more than that because they stuck to what worked with them. They didn't consume too much content. They consumed the right content, put it into action, and they kept it moving. You guys can become the best version of yourself if you let it work for you. Even in my program, in my community, link in description, I don't put as much content in there, but I will also put content in there. I also have content in there that it could benefit you. You're learning something. We're not just sitting here talking, laughing, entertainment. It's something you can learn, build you, Build your power list. Build up your Google Calendar. Um, uh, Tracking your funds, tracking your weight. That's not content. Well, I mean, it's content, but it's valuable stuff that you can use each and every day. You can look at it and see where you messed up at, or where you can get momentum at. You know, you see what I'm saying? We're consuming way too much content, and it's hurting our growth. I want you to lock in with like 2 to 3 people who content you. It don't even have to be my content, but lock in with 2 to 3 people and stick to those people. No just scrolling, seeing other people's lives and what they doing and how they doing it. Not just scrolling just to see what food you can do. Shoot, like I said, in my program, I have a freaking what is it called? In my program, I have a let me in my program I have a whole grocery list. And you could put in ChatGPT, what can I do with these foods that she put out? I have a whole grocery list. I put in everything into my program to where you might not even need other content. And that's what the type of people you want to start watching and putting yourself around, bro. Because content only going to work for you so much. It's only going to inspire you and motivate you so much. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the action. And I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to myself because I started noticing it with my wake up time, with my content, how I'm moving, how I'm doing things. I felt like I was going up, but once I start getting to more people and watching more content, I start to level off. And now it's time for me to go up. Now that I recognize the issue, the problem, here's how I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to lock in with 2 to 3 people that I do content I watch. Instead of watching TV and doing other things or scrolling or TikTok, doing all this extra stuff, I'm going to stick to those couple people. I'm going to still do what I need to do. And I'm going to lock in with myself and what I know at work, my systems that work. And you should do the same. But that's it for the vid, man. Thank you for watching the vid. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Until next time, peace.